Gentlemen, what's going on? 1247. The great one is a great day to be great. Gentlemen, you lock in, you be the greatest version of yourself. Stop listening to your mama and them. Stop listening to your so-called community. You ain't gotta be somebody's entertainer and doing dumb stuff. Be the greatest version of yourself. Create your own reality. All that good stuff. Gentlemen, check this out, man. Just watching YouTube, I'm always on in the YouTube streets and watching these different things. And I'm seeing the exchange between men and women, right? I'm seeing a lot of exchanges between men and women. And the thing is, I'm seeing, especially with these women have gotten so ridiculously bold with their disdain and their disgruntled, whatever they had towards you, that they've gotten bold with it. Right? They're telling you, gentlemen, to your face of how they feel and all this other stuff. And that's cool, gentlemen. Cool. But what I need for you, gentlemen, to do is to switch the game up. You switch the game by switching your mindset, gentlemen. And what does that mean? Gentlemen, you have to have an exclusive mindset. You have to be exclusive now. You have to be exclusive. Gentlemen, you do not talk to everything that has breasts in the vagina with a butt. You're not supposed to screw every female with a breast, vagina, and a butt, gentlemen. You're not supposed to do this. You're not some type of freaking animal. A lot of you times, you gentlemen smash every freaking thing. You talk to everything because you don't have an exclusive mindset. You talk to anything that moves. You just shooting anything that moves. You just trying to hit everything. And gentlemen, that's animalistic. Stop thinking with your penis. Stop using your brain, your God-man brain that's been given to you. You have to have an exclusive mindset, because females ain't supposed to be walking up to you talking about oh, here I am. Man, you gonna tell that frumpy butt female, go sit your ass down somewhere. You don't step to me that way. The hell wrong with you? But you gentlemen had to have that mindset. Oh, because she's cute and this, that, and the third. Nah, gentlemen, man, you're not supposed to be talking to anybody, everyone, and anything. You're not supposed to be smashing everyone and anything. But you gentlemen had to have an exclusive mindset. You gentlemen, you literally meet females on the street and wonder why she act like street trash. You met the female on the street. Thompson, she's for the street, like Negro or men. I'm about to say something else. Brothers, you met her on the street. You're meeting females on the street. Then turn around and say, oh, she's for the street. But bro, you just met her on the street. She was already there. Like, I take an analogy. Like, you gentlemen, listen. You don't take listen, if I'm walking down the street and I see a whole steak dinner on the street, am I going to pick that whole steak dinner up and eat it? I'm going to say that again. If you or I are walking down the street and I see a whole steak dinner from Ruth Chris or whatever, their best steak they ever had, am I going to pick that steak up that's been sitting there on the street for God knows how long? Am I going to pick that steak up, the whole plate, cut it up in my hand, cut it up and start eating it? No. Same thing goes for these females. You don't know what a lot of these females been through. A lot of you gentlemen, these women come across as steak dinners. Oh yeah, she's a filet mignon. A lot of you gentlemen meeting these females on the street and you getting a whole Happy Meal from freaking McDonald's. You getting a whole Happy Meal from McDonald's. Hell, I wear size 13. That's like me walking down the street and I see I got some New Balances on. I see a pair of New Balances outside the box just sitting on the street. Man, they look brand new. Oh snap, they look brand new. Am I gonna pick them shoes up and put them on my feet and keep it moving? No. So you gentlemen need to have the same mindset when it comes to these women. You gentlemen meeting females on the street, but then get mad when she acts streetly, when she has the street mentality. Okay, 12. I hear you, man, but what am I supposed to do? You gentlemen gotta get more exclusive. You gentlemen, you guys worship these idols and LeBron James and all these characters and all this stuff and your favorite rappers. Once again, these men are exclusive. You don't see LeBron James just on the street, just walking down the street. No, LeBron James is exclusive. Gentlemen, you have to be more exclusive. No female should just be rolling to you all herky-jerky and talking some, start up a conversation. No, you just can't roll up to LeBron James and have a regular-ass conversation with him. LeBron James is exclusive. You gentlemen have to be more exclusive. You're too accessible to trash-minded people, to trash-minded women. Meeting just any old female on the street and think you about to turn that female into the number one stunner and all this dumb stuff. Come on, man. You gentlemen are literally meeting females on the street and act like, oh, she belongs to the streets. Okay, well, you met her on the street. I already did a vlog thing about this, what you gentlemen should be looking for. But I gotta make like a part 2 because I keep seeing the same thing over and over again. These females are talking to you gentlemen like you some stepchild. These women out here, especially in your community, the ABW community, these females talking to you like you some child. You a grown man. This female talking to you greasy. Like it's a privilege for you to be in her presence. And you gentlemen just sit there. Really? And you wonder why you don't get no respect from your so-called ABW. These females out here talking to you like they great, like, you know, I'm like watching these shows and these females out here talking to y'all like you crazy. She don't talk to no other man like this. These females in your so-called community don't talk to other men greasy. Don't talk to these white men, these Latina brothers called extra spicy. But these females talking to you like you a throwaway trash. Like you a throwaway or something like that. Like somebody just tossed you to the curb. The trash man's about to pick you up on Tuesdays. Gentlemen out here having intellectual conversation with these scragamuffin type females, and you wonder why you getting the results that you're getting. This is why nobody respects you, bro. This is why nobody respects you. Nobody respects you. You got these females talking to you like you greasy, like these females talking to you like you a 2-year-old. 40 years old, I ain't gonna have no female talking to me like I'm crazy. Who you talking to? But you gentlemen accept this. Because you don't have an exclusive mindset, gentlemen. Yeah, you should want to help and give back. Yeah, you should do all these things. But once again, people should not just be rolling to you and just have access to you just because. Because I have, my skin. No, you look like me. Nah, bro, you just can't roll up to me like that. You can't roll up to your favorite celebrity like that. Your so-called favorite celebrity, rapper, singer, actor, football, basketball, whatever. You just can't roll up to these people like that. These people are exclusive. That's what you gentlemen gotta be. You gotta have a more of exclusive mindset. You gotta talk to the females that you need to be with need to be exclusive. Like I already told you, you gentlemen need to be dealing with a Wonder Woman type female. You don't need to be dealing with no more Lois Lanes. You got all these Lois Lanes walking around you. These mediocre females walking around you. Just cool with their little piece of job and cool with their little piece of car and cool with their little piece of degree and all that stuff. Nah, you need to be with a Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was exclusive. Okay, 12, I got you, man. But where am I supposed to find this exclusive woman? Gentlemen, there's plenty of different. First of all, you got to step. Okay, number one, to find these so-called exclusive women, you got to step out your community. Number one, step outside the community mindset. Number one. The reason why you guys are getting the same results over and over again, because your mindset hasn't changed. You're still in the community mindset. Step out that community mindset. Once you start opening up your horizons, start looking at the whole spectrum instead of one freaking color, then you start meeting more exclusive women. Then you start traveling. Then you start expanding your mind. This is why, traveling is always a good thing. You gentlemen need to start traveling to countries that got money like that. You need to start traveling to a Dubai. Once you start dealing with women on a higher, especially economically, gentlemen, it's gonna step your game up. You're not gonna come back like you're not gonna go to Dubai, and just like you see those women over there in Dubai and some of these places. In these Arab women and some of these places over there overseas, these women are really, really exclusive. They really, and the thing is, these women like you. I'll tell you right now, some of these women, some of these different women, the Indian women, the Arab women, all them, these women, they like you. But gentlemen, you have the thing is, you don't have an exclusive mindset. You don't act exclusively. So these women can't even deal with you because you still trudging through the mud. There's women right now there's people right now. I'm pretty sure you gotta act the platform. There's probably some people right now that's been looking at you exclusively that probably want to reach out to you. But if you still doing the community stuff and you still talking to Bonquisha and all them, gentlemen, these exclusive women ain't gonna try to slide in your DMs or try to work with you and all that good stuff. You have to have an exclusive mindset, gentlemen. I understand you gentlemen want to build and do this and do that, but nobody's building where you are. It's not happening. People keep talking about this building stuff, but nobody's building. You gentlemen have to have an exclusive mindset. You have to talk to exclusive people. You have to go to exclusive places. You have to put yourself in an exclusive box. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'll say it again. I understand that you want to help out and give back. There is nothing wrong with that. But when people get comfortable with you, gentlemen, they'll start to abuse you. I'll say that again. When people that look like you start getting comfortable around you, here comes the abuse. The abuse will always happen because people don't understand the work that you went through to do with the things that you are doing. All these mediocre people that look just like you just see your skin. Oh, since you look like me, we're in the same boat together. No, we're not. No, we're not. Yeah, absolutely not. You gentlemen have to get this through your mind. You're not. You have to have an exclusive mindset. You got to start dealing with more exclusive women. Put yourself in more exclusive groups. You gentlemen have to venture outside the so-called the black the American black community. You have to venture out and start meeting different people, gentlemen. I'm gonna say it again. There's definitely the spotlight is on the so-called African American man. The spotlight is heavy on us right now. The spotlight is definitely heavy on us right now. gentlemen have the whole world's attention. The question, what is you gonna do? You gonna keep doing the same old silly stuff? In the hood, I say mine, just I'm trying to get my dick sucked. I mean, you gonna keep having the same talking points? Bang, 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 big booty. I mean, you gonna keep singing the same songs? You gonna keep rapping the same songs? But then you complain about the same result. You talking about the big booty and all the titties and bang, 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 shoot 'em up, oh, smack that hoe. Then when you get the results of what you're talking about, singing about, keep portraying every single day, you're getting these results. Then you complain, oh my God, and she's for the streets. Come on, gentlemen, what are we doing? You talk about it all day, then when it finally comes, when you finally manifest it, then you complain about it. What you complain about it for? This is why I stopped dealing with a lot of these groups, these self-help groups for man and this, that, and the third. Gentlemen, you still keep talking to the same woman. Every time I go into these shows on YouTube, you gentlemen keep dealing with the same type of female. You're dealing with the same type of female. And these females keep telling you, every time these females get on these shows, they say the same thing. They're not trying to deal with you average dudes. But you gentlemen keep having the same conversation like these females are going to change their mind. Because these females think they're above you. And that's okay. You don't have to keep battling. This is not a rap battle. We're not even having a dance battle. You gentlemen need to move on to bigger and better people that can make an impact in your life. But you keep coming back to Keisha, keep having the same dumbass conversation, talking about some, oh this and oh that, and the deepest darkest secret. Should I tell you my deepest darkest secrets and all this dumb stuff? You gentlemen keep having the same conversation with the same people, but you expect different results. Because someday, oh, we're gonna all come together and sing Kumbaya, and this gonna be, man, come on, John, you living in the fantasy land. There's different groups of people, different groups of women all around you that walk around you every single day, but you gentlemen, you're not even opening up your eyes to the possibility of something different. You gentlemen still thinking that Keisha about to come around and we're going to ride off into the sunset and blah blah blah. Gentlemen, that's not happening. Keisha and them already told you she not banging with you. Keisha already told you she not banging with you regular dudes. She's already told you this. But somehow you gentlemen, it doesn't register, and I'm just gonna try it anyways. I could get her to change her mind. Like, what are you gentlemen doing? Do you gentlemen even want better for yourselves? Do you see anything beyond the so-called American black community? Is everything about community, when the community is not even thinking about you? Your community's matriarch. These women are not thinking about you. But you always got to think about the community. Come on, man. Snap out the sorcery. You gentlemen sitting up on the spells all day. Snap out the hypnosis, man. Keep having the same conversation with the same female. Like nothing is going to change. The disrespect is going to be there. These women keep talking greasy. Keep watching all these different shows. These women are talking crazy to y'all. And y'all just sitting up there taking it. Oh, okay. Looking dumb. You don't think these other people, these other groups of women and these other groups of people watching y'all? Like, yo, why are these men sitting up there taking this abuse? But I'm supposed to sit up there and act like this female is a queen and this, that. Come on, man. Gentlemen, what are y'all doing? These females out here talking to y'all like y'all like you a 2-year-old. You a grown ass man. This female sitting there talking to you like you a 2-year-old. I was just watching what is that show? The Lapeef Show again. My man Anton, accomplished brother, this, that, and the third, and the female sitting there talking to him like he work at Wendy's somewhere. Ain't nothing wrong with working at Wendy's. Oh, you brothers working at Wendy's, man, get yourself, build yourself up. But this man is well accomplished doing the things he's doing. But this is I keep telling you, gentlemen, this is the disdain that these older women had taught these younger ones. They have taught these women a pure hatred for you. So it doesn't matter how much money you make to a lot of these women in your community, they're not banging with you to begin with. It doesn't matter how many millions of dollars that you make. Everything that you make belongs to them anyways. That's the mindset of your so-called women in your community. Whatever you make belongs to them. Like my man was breaking it down, talking about the things that he's doing and the money he's donating. And the female's like, okay, and so what? But she's not gonna talk this way to no other group of men because she has more respect for other groups of men than you do, brothers. I'm not bashing. This is just the truth. You gentlemen don't want to hear the truth. You guys keep running your head into the same wall, and you don't understand why things are not moving. Because you gentlemen aren't exclusive. You keep talking to the same people about the same nonsense. Circular conversations. It's gonna be another decade. What? It's gonna be. You're gonna spend the 2020s to 2030. We're gonna have the same conversation we've been doing for the last 50 something odd years, 60, 70, 80, 100 some odd years. Same conversation. When are you gentlemen going to get exclusive, man? When are you gentlemen are going to get more exclusive? Yeah, you want to touch the people, but gentlemen, it's time to reach a different group of people now. It's time to reach a different group of people. There's plenty of people on this platform called Earth that need your assistance, that needs whatever you have to offer, that needs it. Stop waiting around for Keisha to get her mind right. It's not going to happen. You waiting around and, I feel bad because, I don't feel bad for nothing. How you going to build with a woman who don't even respect you? Her mama don't respect you. Her grandma don't respect you. Her great-grandma don't respect you. But somehow you gotta sit here and do X, Y, and Z. Come on, gentlemen, wake up, wake up. I don't bash. I just speak the truth. And you gentlemen need to wake up. You need to be more exclusive and start dealing with more exclusive people. Stop having these circular conversation with the same group of females and the same this and same that and woe is me and wade in the water, follow the drinking gourd, all this dumb stuff. Same conversation. Nothing's moving. But we're going to keep talking about it. Oh, LeBron James and oh my God, and the football teams and this, that, and the third. And this is what it is. This is life. Oh, woe is me. And you niggas ain't shit. Come on, man. Really? Gentlemen, get more exclusive. Start dealing with more exclusive people. Stop having these same talking points, stop dealing with the same people. Switch it up. It's time to switch it up. It's time to elevate and deal with people who's elevating on a higher plane, on a higher thinking, on higher everything. You gentlemen need to adjust and you need to go higher. I'm sorry. I love my people, this, that, and the third, but once again, if these people are going to have the same conversations over and over again, gentlemen, you got to switch it up. You got to switch it up. You got to move forward in your conversations. It's time to be exclusive. These people just because these people have the same hue of flesh, they just can't roll up to you no more. I'm sorry. Oh man, you shouldn't. Yeah, I'm going to be like that. 2021. It's time to make hard cuts. It's hard. It's time, gentlemen. It's time to make hard cuts. You gentlemen waiting around for this unicorn, these unicorn women to come around and all this fairy dust and all this nonsense, and it's not going to happen. You gentlemen have to have the exclusive mindset. Start dealing with exclusive people. Start putting yourself in exclusive groups with people that are moving and shaking. Not all this talking, this nonsense about, oh, we shall overcome all this dumb stuff. It's time to get exclusive, gentlemen. It's time. It's time to make cuts. Sorry, everybody ain't gonna rock with you. It is what it is. People have made the decision. Let people die with that decision. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Your irresponsibility is not my responsibility. You were irresponsible with your body and the things that you did. That has nothing to do with me no more. Sorry. Okay? So yeah, gentlemen, be more exclusive. Be more exclusive. Stop dealing with the regular smuggler. Them days is over. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.